In the shadowed corridors of celebrity matrimony, where public adoration often masks private fractures, the dissolution of Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman's union stands as a poignant testament to the inexorable pull of diverging paths. For nearly 2 decades, this Australian power couple, Kidman, the luminous Oscar laureate whose screen presence has captivated global audiences, and Urban, the soulful country crooner whose gravel-tinged ballads resonate with the heartland, embodied a rare harmony between Hollywood glamour and Nashville grit. Their story, woven from serendipitous encounters and steadfast vows, captivated fans who saw in them a blueprint for enduring love amid fame's relentless glare. Yet, beneath the surface of anniversary tributes and red carpet solidarity, subtle fissures had formed, culminating in a separation that feels both inevitable and heartbreaking. At the epicenter of this quiet unraveling lies Urban's understated decision to establish a separate residence, a move that insiders describe not as a dramatic exit but as the gentle, inexorable tide that eroded the foundations of their shared life. The genesis of their romance reads like a script from one of Kidman's own romantic dramas, a chance meeting at a glittering industry event in Los Angeles, where sparks flew amid the clink of champagne flutes and the hum of ambitious conversations. It was the Day LA celebration in early 2005, a nod to Australian expatriates thriving in Tinseltown, that brought them together. Urban, then a rising star in the country music firmament with hits like Somebody Like You, still echoing from his breakthrough album, found himself utterly disarmed by Kidman's ethereal poise. "I thought, she's way out of my league," he later confessed in a reflective interview, his voice carrying the humility of a man unaccustomed to such rarefied company. Kidman, fresh from the dissolution of her high-profile marriage to Tom Cruise, a union that had spanned a decade and produced 2 adopted children, Isabella and Connor, approached the evening with cautious optimism. At 37 she was a force, an Academy Award winner for her tour de force portrayal in The Hours, a chameleon actress who could slip from period piece elegance in Moulin Rouge to raw emotional depth in Dogville. Yet in Urban's eyes she was angelic, ethereal and very funny, a trifecta that transcended her silver screen allure. Their courtship unfolded with the deliberate tenderness of a slow-burn ballad, culminating in a sacred exchange of vows on June 25, 2006, within the hallowed walls of Sydney's Cardinal Soretti Chapel. The ceremony, steeped in Catholic tradition and attended by a constellation of A-listers including Hugh Jackman and Naomi Watts, was a homecoming for Kidman, who had long navigated the expatriates' longing for her homeland. Urban, ever the romantic troubadour, serenaded his bride with a custom composition, his guitar strings vibrating with promises of forever. The couple wasted little time in building their family, welcoming daughter Sunday Rose in 2008 via surrogate, a joyous arrival that filled their Nashville estate with the laughter of new life. Faith Margaret followed in 2010, another surrogacy-born miracle that deepened their bond. These girls, now 17 and 14 respectively, became the gravitational center of their world, a counterbalance to the centrifugal forces of their careers. Kidman's globe-trotting for prestige projects like the espionage thriller The Undoing and the satirical Expats, and Urban's ceaseless rhythm of arena tours and studio sessions. For years, their partnership appeared unassailable, a beacon for those grappling with the myth of marital perfection. Urban often extolled the virtues of their normal life in interviews, painting vignettes of domestic bliss amid the chaos of spotlights and schedules. "We fight, we make up, we laugh a lot," he shared in a 2022 profile, crediting Kidman's humor as the glue that held them through trials. Kidman, in turn, mirrored this sentiment during promotional rounds for her Netflix anthology The Perfect Couple, where she dismantled the illusion of flawlessness. "There's no such thing as a perfect marriage," she mused, her candor a balm for couples everywhere. "It's about showing up every day, choosing each other amid the messiness." These public affirmations, laced with authenticity, only amplified the shock when whispers of discord began to circulate. Insiders now reveal that the couple had been navigating separate orbits for months, their once intertwined routines fraying under the weight of professional demands. Kidman, ensconced in Los Angeles for back-to-back shoots, and Urban, rooted in Nashville's music ecosystem, found their shared home, a sprawling $4 million compound evoking southern opulence, serving more as a way station than a sanctuary. The turning point, as those in their inner circle attest, was Urban's discreet relocation to a private abode within the same city limits. It was no tempestuous departure, no tear-streaked midnight exodus captured by paparazzi lenses. Rather, it was a pragmatic pivot, executed with the quiet resolve of a man accustomed to solitary hotel rooms on the road. Once he quietly set up his own place, it felt like the writing was on the wall, one source confided, the phrase evoking the inevitability of a chorus resolving into silence. This physical schism, subtle yet seismic, amplified the emotional distance that had crept in. Kidman, ever the fighter in both real and real life, mounted a valiant campaign to mend the rift. She initiated heart-to-hearts, suggested counseling sessions, and even carved out pockets of uninterrupted time amid her frenetic calendar. But reconciliation, like a melody out of key, proved elusive. The separation, though not yet formalized in legal terms, has been an open secret among their confidants, who observed the gradual dimming of their shared flame with a mix of sorrow and resignation. In the immediate wake of this revelation, Kidman has drawn fortitude from the unyielding embrace of her family, particularly her younger sister Antonia, a television presenter whose grounded presence offers a respite from Hollywood's performative empathy. The Kidman clan, matriarch Janelle and the extended network of siblings and in-laws, has coalesced into a formidable support system, their gatherings a blend of tearful confessions and boisterous reminiscences. For Kidman, these moments are a return to roots, a reminder that her strength predates the Oscars and precedes the tabloid trials. Meanwhile, Urban has immersed himself in the exigencies of his High and Alive world tour, a grueling odyssey launched in May that whisks him across continents, his setlist's a cathartic outpouring of hits like Kiss After Kiss, and new tracks laced with unspoken longing. The tour's demands, while a professional lifeline, have inadvertently widened the gulf, leaving Kidman to steward their daughters through the turbulence. Sunday Rose, on the cusp of adulthood, and Faith Margaret, navigating the tempests of teenagehood, remain ensconced in Nashville, their mother's unwavering routine a bulwark against uncertainty. Public glimpses of their final harmonious chapter now carry a bittersweet patina. Their last joint appearance in June at a FIFA World Cup qualifier in Nashville captured a tableau of familial normalcy, hands clasped, smiles exchanged amid the roar of the crowd. Yet,